My name is Ntnu. I'm from UPN Veteran Yogyakarta, majoring in agrotechnology. I have selected as an exchange student to Ntnu National Taiwan Normal University in Taiwan. I'm in Department of Life Science. Right behind me is the administration building, one of the building in Ntnu. Most of the important offices are in this building, such as International Affairs, Office of the Presidents, and others. Throwback from the first time I applied for the Iisma program. I knew this program from my international office affairs and from my friends. So me and three of my friends applied for this program in 3 different campus, and we help each other in the application process. The most hectic process is when I took a language test for the application. I used Duolingo. I don't have a lot of time to practice, and I took the test 4 days before the application closed. I never take Duolingo test before, so I learned it from the YouTube and watched some tutorial before. When another day I got accepted in this program, I text my head of office affairs and tell my parents about this. After that, I was preparing my departure. When I was preparing my departure, I got a news that my departure was different. After I heard the news and told my head of office affairs, I used the time to did my undergraduate thesis proposal. I finished my seminar few days before the departure time. After I arrived, I have my quarantine for 14 days plus 7 days self-help management. This 14 plus 7 means 14 days of hotel quarantine and 7 days of self-help management. In my 14 days of quarantine, I stayed at hotel room and couldn't go outside at all. I just opened the door when it's time to breakfast, lunch and dinner, and when it's time to throwing my rubbish. After finish 14 days of quarantine, I continue with 7 days of self-help management. In my 7 days of self-help management, I could went outside to buy some food and doing my laundry. After finish both quarantine and self-help management, I went to Student Inn where I live during my exchange program. The first time I entered this campus, I was very excited and can't wait to explore more. The first class that I attend was Discovering class. This is an international class with no local Taiwanese friend. I already knew some people in this class because we are in the same line group exchange program. I have taken some of them before I attended this class. This class discussed about the history of Taiwan. Second class that I attend was Taiwan popular culture. This is a big class discuss about Taiwan popular culture in the recent days. The last class that I attend was histology class. This is my class in my department because I in the Department of Life Science. I learned about the human histology. I have done all of my 3 exams. My histology exam was multiple choice. My Discovering Taiwan class exams was a paper, and my Taiwan popular culture exam was a discussion and an opinion article. I studied for my histology class exam few days before, and it was an online exam, so I did it from my dormitory. My Discovering Taiwan exam was collected hand by hand on June the 17th, 2022. My Taiwan popular culture exam was a group project, so I did it with my team group. During the Iisma, I joined International Companion for Learning. This is a national program which provides an opportunity for international students to match with kids, mostly from countryside. It was founded by Professor Wu in 2015 and has been sponsored by the Ministry of Education. The content includes Skype for 40 minutes once a week and fully sponsored school trip for meetup with the kids. I got 2 official certificates, one by the Ministry of Education and one from the National Taiwan University. This certificate will be issued to recognize the companion's contribution. I was taking this program as voluntary. I have so many memorable moments during this Iisma program. First, that I could experience living abroad in Taiwan, which I've never been here before, and this country using Mandarin or Chinese language as their daily language. This Mandarin is one of the biggest languages spoken in the world, so I could improve my Mandarin language by speaking and listening with my local Taiwanese friend and from my professor in the class. Second, I could look around the beauty of the country and visiting some pretty places in Taiwan. Third, I could make Taiwanese, an Indonesian who studied in Taiwan, so I could make a connection with many great people around the world during this Iisma experience. I'm officially Iisma bias because Iisma gave me opportunity to see the world from many perspectives.